boy. I'm also so got your life. Look, they kind of cute. I'm deleting this video for sure. Hey, y'all know that that video I had said I was gonna play shut the hell up, phone. I know what you got you like. Hello. My mom actually is here. I swear to God, she is. She been home. She been home when I was first Christmas. Yeah. But I think the Falcons. The Falcons A. Niggas had it. Got it.
Here come the Falcons, and at the helm, their starting quarterback since the day he was drafted back in 2008. Their all-time leading passer, Matt Ryan.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, second down. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
Hey, see that boy like he was born in the right state. Hit that nigga twice in his mouth like he was grabbed it.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Here coming up. For the point after. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. To the right side and complete to Hurst. No good. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead.
President News is going to take a knee.
About 4 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Now leading out the Panthers offense, a new man in charge for 2020, a member of the Saints the last couple of years. It's Teddy Bridgewater.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
The run there on first down, going to get him 5 up to the 30.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Bridgewater.
Nigga Duru.
He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore. 3rd down here. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
All right, let's see, middle.
On fourth down, the Panthers call on their undrafted rookie from South Carolina, Joseph Charlton, to punt. As he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is taken at about the 14. Oh, he breaks another. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. September sure treated him kindly.
That may not be.
October.
Yeah, I didn't even know.
Think that those numbers drop, or can he keep the pace up?
Well, he can keep the pace up, but it's going to get a lot more.
Bruh.
To me, it's a lot like baseball.
I did not catch that ball, dude.
First hit the league, whether it's a pitcher
Come on, you gotta
or a
catch
hitter,
this
they go to the
ball.
league the first time and they're hot. They're going, wow, what a phenom. Then they get tape on them.
And this is caught at the 20. And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 49 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now.
Let's go, let's see this.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and that'll bring up 2nd down. To the goal line.
Yeah, I'm probably going to have to not throw it to him because they got like some other people in there.
3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Russell Gage, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had
No copyright. No copyright.
I like to read about teams of old. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game with 60-plus points, but 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes. My calculator doesn't operate that way.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. Oh, it's
It don't really matter right there.
that is caught inside the 5. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, touchdown off Richter to kick off. This carries into the end zone. And they decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And the Carolina Panthers potentially in the midst of getting things straightened out. They win their 2nd straight game in Week 4 to get to 2-2. This one a 10-point win over the visiting Arizona Cardinals. And for Teddy Bridgewater, his best showing so far as a Panther. Threw for a couple of touchdowns, ran for another. And he led Carolina on scoring drives of 13, 9, 10, 8, and 15 plays. So the offense was really clicking.
Command of that offense already, and let's face it, the touchdown run by Teddy Bridgewater is the one they were all really celebrating, right? Remember that knee injury in Minnesota? Many thought he'd never make it. For him to come back, be a starting quarterback in the NFL again, lead his team to 2 straight wins after opening the season 0-2. And that touchdown run, that's a big-time deal. You can't help but applaud Teddy Bridgewater and be excited. And this Carolina team, 2-2. I'm not sure we saw that coming. Division games through the next 4 weeks, though. At Atlanta, home for Chicago, at New Orleans, and then back home again to face the Falcons a 2nd time. They're starting to think a little bit bigger than maybe they were preseason.
He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection, maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you
Are they doing some
pattern,
different?
you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too. Really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the 1st quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
And we know this offense, they're built around passing the football. That time, the running game didn't suit them so well.
Not so well, but they have to do it every so often. You have to be able to control the pass rush a little bit, make them somewhat hesitant before they come and get your quarterback. At least have the illusion that you have a running game.
They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater steps away, and he's going to keep it here. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
Goal at the 4-yard line.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here. This close, sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. And he pushes forward, but comes up short.
Dang, I wasn't even paying attention. I'm not even trying to play the game.
Nothing the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Panthers nothing.
Man, get out of my face with that. Get out of my face. Come here, man. What's up, man?
Come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And he will score.
Okay, he got there. He got there. Hey, run on the guy, hot for the nigga.
And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown.
Get his fucking leg back.
They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, why don't you have a spy in our defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes. But oftentimes, if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. Now the try here for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now we'll again see Calvin Ridley in the Falcon offense. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Airing it out, looking for... It got his man, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 39 yards there, a big one.
How about the first half he's putting together? Well over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep looking his way. A number of big plays already in this one.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown. Matt Ryan now 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Falcons push further out in front. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Dan Quinn's told his offense, let's try and get 2 more. Now it's Ryan. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think
I wouldn't pay attention, bro.
may bear out
I ain't trying to play
or at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard
Carolina getting set to take the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Bridgewater and the Panthers going to come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. CD, I want to sneak in a little NFC East talk here. I don't know what to make of this division. Through 4 weeks, they are a combined 3-12-1. The Eagles would actually be the division champs right now at 1-2-1. Washington and Dallas 1-3. The Giants certainly not out of it, even though, CD, they're 0-4 right now.
Yeah, this is unbelievable when you think about it. If we were talking soccer, we'd be talking relegation, wouldn't we? Would this division even exist next year? But there is potential there. The Eagles came alive with a big win on Sunday Night Football, beating San Francisco in San Francisco. Washington, they're trying to hang in there. Dwayne Haskins has to play better. Dallas should be the team. They've got to fix their defense. And the Giants, they may be 0-4. They're going to fight hard, but I don't think they're contenders in this division.
He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a 1st down.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Taking it about the 16. Nearly a huge return as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And possession will switch hands 1st and 10. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Falcons. Matt Ryan connecting on his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the 1st half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. Koo now for the point after. flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
Now following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Robbie Anderson making his way back onto the field.
Looking down at the stats here, realizing he has no catches. They've targeted him twice, but no catches. So how do they get him more involved, Charles?
You make sure he touches it on routes that he likes to run. Maybe even run a reverse or some type of a jet sweep so he gets his hands on the ball and get him active and involved in the game. You just try and find ways to get him going, and it doesn't have to be something that's big downfield.
Maybe kind of like in basketball, just a shooter seeing the ball go through, you get him a rep, get him more comfortable.
I agree with that totally. Maybe set that solid screen and give him an easy look.
Well, to this point, no catches.
Second down, Bridgewater. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And the Panthers.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Christian McCaffrey.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
By Deion Jones.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
From just shy of midfield, Bridgewater. He's going to take off with it. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
And there's Christian McCaffrey with another run CMC as he's known in the Carolina area. Easily the most productive running back in the league last season. 2,392 yards from scrimmage. He's just so dangerous every time he gets the football. Whether you hand it to him, throw it to him out of the backfield, just imagine if they had the guts to let him return kicks as well. This guy is a true triple threat.
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 33-yard line.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 16. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Catch there by Robbie Anderson, and we all know he's got the speed to get behind any defense. What I think is underrated about his game is his toughness and his belief in self. Robbie
Sir.
turning into big time boy in the NFL. And now landing in Carolina reunites him with his college coach, Matt Rule, when they were together at Temple.
Down to the 16 here for first and 10. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football.
He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on second and long. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Sleepy old.
And now they're looking at third down here. On play action, it's Bridgewater. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it.
Dang. I tried to run it.
32-yard line.
That's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's third and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there.
He's got a man. Complete.
Showtime today, baby.
Touchdown, Falcons. Matt Ryan now with 5 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
The next video, y'all, I might do like a little white dog video. Like a white dog video. Just like it other than like this one.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here, trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
Time, bro.
It's a touchback.
We gonna die either.
With the rest of the offense. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change?
Go ahead and turn this way.
What you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that?
Dang, yeah, turn the ball that way. Yes, sir.
Serve as your running play that way.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do some more calls, bro.
Bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles.
I might keep going under that might good.
They get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And the Falcons say they have it, they do.
Yes, sir. Hey, let's go.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Calvin Ridley in the final seconds of the first half. And this offense continues to pour it on.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of...
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
All right, partner, one more time. All our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go.
Hey, I will put my number in, but I ain't gonna do that. My phone gonna be blowing up.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. This will make it into the
I don't even understand how these YouTubers can put their phone number in like that, bro.
Bring the football out to the 25. No reason to do anything for
I'll probably do it another day.
One more time on first down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. So much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Panthers 7. Sterling Hocklifter to kick off for the Falcons.
The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half.
No point.
Into the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here first and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun.
He throw it too good.
Incomplete. With that, let's look ahead to Week 5, Charles. Some of the big games coming up as we continue into October. Starts with a good one Thursday night. 3-1 Bucks, the 3-1 Chicago Bears. That's Brady versus Foles. I'm sure we'll hear plenty about that. And then Indianapolis and Cleveland, one of those teams, Charles, is going to be 4-1. What else do you have on the docket?
Yeah, well, don't forget Minnesota. They come off their first win. They go to Seattle, who's 4-0, and that's a Sunday nighter. And then the Chargers at New Orleans on Monday night. I think Justin Herbert having to face Tom Brady and Drew Brees in back-to-back weeks, not something you would dial up. But this kid seems up to the task. He's played well despite the fact the Chargers have struggled with their record.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First down.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 11 yards there. First down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To the air again with Bridgewater. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 30. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. This is McCaffrey on the give.
Offside. Defense.
What you talking about, Rep?
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. From the gun, Bridgewater. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll pull it down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
Zero.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good.
Bruh.
At the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And now and he will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Touchdown.
Teddy Bridgewater with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Sly on for the extra point.
And that'll cut the lead down to 26. So that one a long 11-play drive and a 9-yard run on the end of it.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Here's Powell on the return.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20. Yard line.
Now we'll again see Calvin Ridley in the Falcon offense.
A monster game so far, third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 44 yards. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. What a game. And that will be taken in by Ridley.
And also, this is in the VOP, bro. I'm tired of school, bro.